go here, share, copy link. So. Let's see, spot should be free. I'm on my regular spot anyways. Halloween, the decorations are up. You can see some kids coming back from school dressed up. Guess that's a fake Homelander. Got it. Kind of a blah looking day, so shouldn't be that many people out. So good chance of having a spot. At least my regular spot that I prefer. Well, as close as I can get. And it's a short drive to my place, but it gives you a bit of a feel being away from everything because you're surrounded by, oh look at that, they've got it blocked off, you can't even get in there now. But that sucks. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous that they even block it off at all. But, you know, it's the city for you. Can't use the parking lot over the winter time. I'll have to find another spot now. It's closed. It sucks. And the other spot I'd like to go to is close, but there's somebody there, so I don't really want to be in the same parking lot. Oh look, we're in a 50 zone and someone has to do 45. And I'm literally idling and keeping up with them. I mean, disappointed, and I forgot my coffee at home. You know, it's one of those, so I can not stay up too late. Luckily, I'm from home, so yeah. They say things happen for a reason. Oh, maybe I just need to sit somewhere else. I want to do a little bit more work, so I want to be off the street, away from people while I'm doing my work. You're not the end of the world, I'll be inside here, so it won't be a big deal, but less than ideal with that. I mean, theoretically, I could just go over the grass, but take one phone call and it'll be funny trying to see the cops actually come up to me. They would have to walk unless, you know, they got one of theirs usually over the grass too. Some weird trespassing rule or something stupid like that. Who the hell knows? But, I mean, I can go back to the parking lot, so maybe I'll just do that. But just decent enough. I don't really want to have to stop and start the live stream again, so just take you with me. Always fun when you forget shit. It's funny. I always want to walk out. It always feels like I'm always forgetting something. And even when I remember, I tend to think I'm forgetting something. Sorry, echo in here. Okay. Oh look, that's my coffee. in. Alright, now it doesn't echo. I can talk normal volume. Alcohol is talking at the same time. Alright. There we go. All packed. Coffee. At least the parking lot was empty when I came back this way, so I'll have a spot to be able to do stuff. Sure, I have my own place, and sure I could do it there, but then I have to be in the vehicle anyways, and I'm just going in and out all the time. So no point. If I'm going to be in the vehicle, I might as well go somewhere to enjoy the surroundings rather than just park in front of my place. Let's find a spot. Trees not too far away from here. Because I go to the other parking lot that's part of this sports complex. I think I got a rock in my thing. When I get the oil change on, I'll have them take a look to see if it's just a bent parking brake, duster, dust protector, or just, you know, a rock. There. Finally had a good spot where I can just sit. So yeah, a new haircut. Finally, I've been waiting too long to get a haircut. Alright. Nah, coffee. Coffee before anything. Now that being said, I have extra snacks. The most evil chips in the world. Doritos Spicy Garlic. These people. Ah. They shouldn't be as good. They really shouldn't. But grocery stores were selling this for $5 a bag, which is painful to even think it's $5 for a bag of chips. Not as much air as you might think. I think it's about maybe 2/3 full of chips, maybe between a half. Still, $5 for a bag of chips. But the main stores, they were pushing it in, I guess these came out in August. And grocery stores had them there, you know, $5 for a bag. It was like, all right, I'll try it, and they were good. It's like not something I get on a regular basis. It's still kind of pricey for chips. And then they went off their promotional shelf that's kind of set up out in the open. Now they're on the regular shelf, but there aren't as many of them, so I think they're getting rid of them. Then yesterday I saw it in the dollar store, the exact same thing. So I was like, you know, how much is it here? Just have to ask. And it's like, if it's $5, I'm not gonna bother. $3.50. And he grabs one. And oh, do you need another one? No, I don't need another one. I would like one, but I'm not going to get one now. I'll pass. Hey, Jordan. How's it going? Yeah, that's Canadian, just so you know. Yeah, 210 grams. So, they are good, and they're not your regular ones, but they are good. Did I mention that they're good? Yeah, $5 for that. So minimum wage. They're not giving a percentage. So it's about 30% of 1 hour of minimum wage. Because right now, minimum wage, at least in Ontario here, just went up to $18. So this is $5, so you're taking almost a third of 1 hour. Oh yeah. Okay, well there you go. Yeah, $5 at the grocery stores, the Food Basics. Yeah, or Food Basics, or who the other green discount store? Freshco. That's the other one. And I was up in another city up in Orangeville. That's where some of the dollar store went. But they didn't have a price tag, so I had to ask. And then there we are. And I got them. Not much left. Oh yeah. They are a unique bag, so it's a unique flavor. So we expect to spend a little bit more when you've got just the volume, right? They don't make as money, so they cost a little bit more to make special editions. This is from Taiwan. That's what they're promoting this as. Hence why they put the characters and through the way opposite way, Taiwan. But they are good. If you like garlic, if you like spicy garlic is your jam. These are the guys. But again, not something you're going to do every week because that's ridiculous. But for $3.50, it's worth it. But if you can find them, they did another special flavor. I forget what it was. I think it was the brag color was green. But didn't care. These are mine. Yeah, I'm from Canada, Ontario. Born and raised. Lived in lots of other countries. Spent all the time. Most of the time outside the country I spent was in South Korea. I was there for 5 years, doing a bunch of tech work on the U.S. bases and data centers in Seoul. Of course, visited let's see, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia. Spent a bunch of time in England. Spent my total time in England I spent was around, I think all told was it 9 months or 6 months? I think 6 months total I've spent. No, 9 months. I think the first time I was there, it's been a while. Pardon me. Close to 6 months. I think the first time I was there for 3 months. Again, doing some tech work and making new friends. Then, catch up with another friend who was from, I met him in Toronto and got to hang out with him a bunch of time when I was in London. And then, second time went back, was back for about a month, and the last time, actually back for maybe 2 months, and the last time was about a month. Again, I get to stay at a friend's place. So yeah, I got some nice friends, and one of them, she messaged me, and it kind of sounds like she's going to come over and visit over this way. So I was like, cool, mommies, come visit. She let me stay at her place when I was there the last time. So, now my place isn't as big as hers, but by all means, you're welcome to stay. So, okay, cool. Nice to meet my friends again. My one buddy, he actually just recently came back here to visit. So we were hanging out for a day. That was kind of nice. Get some dinner, drive around a little bit. Him and his new girlfriend. No, I'll say new, but I won't do any of the work until I'm done, because this stuff gets all over the place. But just kind of get away from not sitting inside all the time. I've been out most of the day, did some errands, got my haircut. So that's gonna be nice and super smooth. I give it better fuel mileage. But So we do some finished modifying the interior as of yesterday. I recorded it yesterday, I just haven't edited it and put it up yet. So I'll just do a live stream now because why not? I'm trying to work on my live streaming. Haven't quite got into a groove, I don't think. Format. Right now, it's still very casual. You know, showing off things that I do and whatnot. That's what most people do, but I don't have like a theme song. Huh. Wouldn't that be funny? Find a good way to play a theme song. Yeah. That's my own. I can't copy someone, obviously. So I am tempted to do things with any material I want. Then just put them somewhere else that's not controlled by YouTube or Google or Facebook or any other crap. I'm not trying to make money off of somebody's songs. I certainly don't have enough subscribers to make any money off of this channel. It'd be kind of cool if I did, but apparently it does take a long time. I forget what I'm up to now, 351, something like that. Or I'd have to open up my iPad. I'll check it out after. But it's an interesting learning curve. And probably like anybody else's, they're all going to be brand new ones. First one's a little cringy. It's like, I can think, I don't know, in a couple years time, I'll be like, man, I was eating chips on live stream. What the hell was I thinking back then? I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just trying it out and see where it goes. And that's how it is. Like anything else, you try to find something that works for you. So I've been live streaming some of the mods I do on my vehicles and the changes and upgrades and whatever else. So if people like it, cool. If they don't like it, fine by me. I mean, and I'm down to all the broken pieces. Oh, that's the first. How do I tell Ogo to stop using so much money on the EBT card? I don't know what an EBT card. Maybe it's a debit card? So your card was declined today at the store and it was so embarrassing. She might be a single mom after tonight. Well, habits. If it's something someone can't realize what they're doing and just taking advantage of you. Oh, food stamps. We don't have food stamps up here, but thank you for the explanation. If you're being taken advantage of with absolutely no help from the other side, no indication of help, or there's a trend of simply just not putting any effort in, that's an unhealthy relationship. So yeah, if there's someone who's just taking advantage of all the hard work you're doing, a different story if they need the help. There's some mental, physical, spiritual reason why they can't do anything. Different story, a whole other conversation. But if you want like a hard and fast answer, don't let anyone take advantage of you. Don't let anyone take advantage of your good nature. Because, I mean, all that does is just ruin it for someone who really deserves it. Yep, I'm Canadian, eh? Yeah, we don't do all the stereotypes. I do say A a fair bit, I suppose. A. But yeah, you gotta, stand up for yourself. Oh, thanks. I work hard on my complexion. So, yeah, there's a new TV show. Well, new. It was out of Australia and it's ran three seasons, and I'm in the middle of the second one. But in the first season, there was a scene in there, and that's what hooked me on wanting to grab it. So I got a copy of the seasons. And I'm going through them. And it's basically, the main character is kind of like a hitman, but not in a sniper type hitman. But like, he works at a strip club as security, and he does extra work outside of it. So someone needs him to do something, he can do it. And he also has an 8-year-old girl. So the scene is, he's with his daughter, and they just got ice cream, and they're walking down the street, and these two kids in their 20s walk up. One of them bumps into his daughter and knocks the ice cream to the ground. And the father, Ray, he gets up and says, hey, do you want to watch where you're going? And then now the kids have some attitude. It's like, well, you want to start some shit? I said, watching your language? You're like, there's an 8-year-old girl here. Says, well, you going to do something about it? Well, the guy doesn't do anything for his daughter. Like, it's not that kind of show. So he says, all right, yeah, whatever. And then walks away because his daughter's there and he's not going to be putting that kind of violence in front of her. Respectable. And then later on, they've got another ice cream, and he's walking back to his car, and he's crossing the street, but he looks down the street, and he sees the 2 kids there. So he puts his daughter in his car and say, hey, look, I'm just going to go around the corner to get a newspaper. You okay? Wait right here? He's like, okay, all right. He goes, he's still eating his ice cream. He walks over, and the one kid goes to square up with him. Boom, right in the nuts. Then that guy goes down, and the other guy takes off. Of course, now some old lady witnessed it. So now there's a witness to his violence. Now, the scene that really adds to that, which is where this all started, me wanting to watch it, is he's in a group therapy for anger management. So non-jail time, so he has to go to his anger management class. And the facilitator says, oh, Ray, do you want to talk about what happened? Yeah, these 2 used, and I bashed one of them. They use the term bash as opposed to just kick. It's just to tell you that they fought them or hurt them or whatever. And well, why did you do that? The facilitator asks. Because they were assholes. And the facilitator goes, Ray, the world's full of assholes. And Ray goes, do you know why that is? And the facilitator goes, no, why? And Ray says, because we let them. There's no responsibility. As a general social commentary, if we talk about things on a pendulum, we're swung too far away to let people just get away with shit. Whatever it is, they just get away with it and they think it's perfectly fine. There's no consequences. There has to be consequences to your action. Otherwise, you just become the asshole. I think the Joker said it best in A Dark Knight when he's on the when he's describing society. Society, people are only as good as society lets them be. And that goes back to the asshole comment. So, yeah, bullies, asshole, people just get away with. 10-year-olds giving adults a finger and thinking, haha, you're a jerk, I can do whatever I want. It's like, there needs to be some consequences. Nah, I'm not saying go beat up a 10-year-old. But that type of disrespect for out of no reason, and just because you're a little shit, yeah, that doesn't fly very well. Like today, I'm driving, some guy cuts me off, and I on the horn. And as I go around him, he gives me the finger. It's like, motherfucker, you just cut me off! He just thinks it's all tough. It's like, yeah, but it's a relatively unique car. I remember that. But shit like that, it's like, dude, you cut me off. You're an asshole. That's what the world is coming to. People let other people get away with shit. And they say there's some talk of the down in the States, people, organizations or governments or people bracing for violence if Biden, Harris, or Kamala wins versus Trump. Now, I'm not going to say whether you should like one or the other. I have my own opinions and thoughts on it. But it looks like it's going to be rigged hard. That's what it looks like from everything else going on. And it seems so obvious. You look at so many things and so many actions that if that side wins, it's a real boiling point, and it's just going to happen. What exactly? I don't know. But again, people who are bullying their way to the top, making things not on their own merit. And that's kind of the big problem. Convenience or conversation? Nah. That's the good stuff of the chips right there when you get all on your finger and just nothing but coating. It's so strong. Excuse me while I just finish off these last little bits here. Waste not, want not, as they say, right? Good story. Took me a while to figure out what that really meant. Waste not, want not. Because it's not obviously straight up English, it's just a saying. But then I realized, do not waste anything, or you'll never be in want of that same thing. It's like, alright. But hey, I just try to have some casual conversations, nothing too fancy, social commentary. I try my best to keep an eye on the conversations, the chats coming through. But sometimes I just get into what I'm doing and forget about it, and then the people are usually gone. So, you know. And I've noticed I can never really rely on the number of people in the room. It says 1 right now, but I've seen that number just fluctuate up and down. So I think for some odd reason YouTube has weird issues tracking stuff. Seems to have had some people. I don't know who's still here. I'm guessing Jordan, you're still here, and thank you. Appreciate you hanging around. And I watch a lot of other videos. I don't watch too many live streams. There's one YouTuber in the Honda Element community, which is the vehicle that I drive. And when I watched a couple of his streams, it's like, this is not. I'm not really feeling that vibe. And then he came up to Canada, and one of the other members in the local Facebook group had said, hey, I'm going down to see Herbie's up this way. And he's from California. So it's like, all right, I'll go down and meet him, because, you know, another Honda Element guy. And we hung out for the day, and he actually stayed, he lives in his Element. And so he stayed up at my place. He parked outside and just, you know, stayed in there. And he has a little dog named Hades, really cute. Nice dog. And he ended up being, he's a really super nice guy. It's like, all right. Get to know him a little better, then you kind of understand things. From streaming, I think it's kind of hard to really understand someone. I'm pretty much WYSIWYG, as the term might be. But hey, great to stop by. By all means, subscribe and hang out. And whenever I do another live stream, hopefully I try to do it a little more regularly. That's my goal, but that's hard to find a regular time for me. So I do it when I can right now. But yeah, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, man. Cheers. And now I feel like I can get into the modifications and playing around with stuff. Let's see, I will have to take this to the back. Maybe I'll put the battery on there so that it doesn't die out on me. I mean, not that I'm worried about it dying out before I'm done. But it doesn't hurt to keep things powered and going and going and going. Thank you, Energizer, for that earworm that will last throughout the millennium. I'm surprised they don't bring that back, but, you know. This is a nice cord, but I think this one's just a little too long, and because it's cloth covered, when it bends and twists, it actually gets caught up pretty good. Doesn't untangle as easily as like a straight up rubber one. It's a good solid cord, and I've had it for a few years now, but it is what it is. Long cords are handy, except when you don't need it to be long, and there it is. All right, there's that. You know what? Wait a second. There we go, plugged in and doing good. So I bought, when you drive an older vehicle, you start collecting little bits and pieces, because, you know, they go missing, get lost, get broken over time. So, yeah, for dollar store storage box, $1.50 for a little box. Take off the ugly little sticker. Some people care, and get my little container of knickknacks and shit you just collected while working on the vehicle, and put other ones in. Let's see if I can grab it here. There we go. So I have a little container that has a whole bunch of little crap in it. But they're clips and adapters and screws from various things that I've either picked up at scrap yards or used from here or replaced. Maybe some more. I think this was off my door. Obviously not critical. Oh yes, I think this was for the one little clip Obviously, none of this stuff is critical. The vehicle still runs. Oh, that one's a piece too big. And the various types of body clips and plastic trim clips that you get. Alright, that goes there, that goes with that. You know, little things like this is not from the vehicle. It's something I was using to try to mount. You can probably see right where my finger's pointing. There's something hanging down there, and that's a one of these upside down connected to another one of these. So that's another little thing I need to finish. So project, yeah, you start these projects and they never really finish sometimes. But I want to set up my hammock, be able to use my hammock in here. That's one of the goals. And that was part of it. Now the piece at the back is easy. The piece at the front, I got an A-pillar, not so much. So I'm still trying to find a proper way to mount things to the front there. It's a little bit of a challenge because it's not as straightforward as you might think. I'll put the plastic pieces over there. How about that? Metal washers over here. Huh. I remember what that was for. Where it came from. I have no memory of this. We can go over there. Just organizing all your shit. Everybody does this, and I've been slowly doing it. Now I've got to the point where it's like, okay, it needs to be organized. So I'll organize it away so that it's just easier to find stuff and less having to worry about things. Some stuff is car specific, some not. And it's just organize your shit so that when you really do need it, it's easy to find. This might be a third type of clip. Looks like this one might be the type. Nope, doesn't go in there. Oh, don't want to drop this because it is all over the car. Oh, a fourth type of clip. Find so many clips. I think you just kind of build up an inventory. I think you don't know where you got them for in the first place, but you know they're there. I'm sure they're important for something. It's almost like doing puzzles. You know, you don't want those extra pieces left over, or models even. Yeah, we'll put that there. There we go. Oh, my container's empty. And this one, I 3D printed this, and it's actually soft. It's like rubber. So this is just a little container that usually fits in the dash, but for this particular vehicle, there's a spot that it's designed to fit in. And I had extra one, so I just had to kick around and start putting all the little bits and pieces. You know what? Let me try to. I have to adjust that so that I can fit a bigger piece in there. There we go. And I'll collect more as the years go on for bits and pieces. Somebody needs something, or if I need to replace something, so that I can actually know where it is. Not put this in my, I say trunk, but I got a little soft-sided tote, a big square tote where I can carry stuff in. Since there's no trunk in this per se, but so I'll make some. All the squares in here are all solid, so they're not adjustable, as the case may be. But I'm going to see if I can just trim out some pieces to make it bigger. And not, you know, stab myself at the same time. That would be good. Maybe it might work. Maybe if I did stab myself, I could record my hospital. Yay, hey. So I did a live stream and I stabbed myself. I have stabbed myself before. I was once in front of a customer in a retail store. I was using a knife to open a box of paper, and it was really tough, so I pushed really hard and it got through and literally stabbed myself in the gut. Now it wasn't a big stab, but it's like felt like a poke. And, ow, that hurt. Now it was the winter time. I was wearing a sweater, and as I touched myself, I come with blood. Like, I think I need to go to the hospital and get some stitches. So I went to the hospital and got some stitches. Got to stab myself in front of someone. Oh boy. I mean, it wasn't no big deal. It wasn't a deep stab. It just like a little, just a poke, but enough to like, you know, I'm bleeding, so I'm okay to drive. Not gushing out or anything like that, but yeah, it was fun. So I drove myself to the hospital and said, yeah, I stabbed myself, so can I get some stitches, please? So they gave me some stitches. I don't even know if there's still a scar there. It was so long ago. Oh, this is still the part. Oh, broke it. Cracked my brand new thing. Oh no. Good, I got a piece out. Don't need that. Put that in my garbage. Actually, last year for Christmas, my mom got me a bunch of pretty cool things for the vehicle. So that soft-sided tote / trunk organizer in the back, as well as a something belt. No, don't know what. Oh, I think I found it. Get it out. There we go. Just one of those little pieces of plastic. We've been smart to do this with all the little bits in it, right? Oh, hey. Sorry, not the end of the world here. But yeah, no, between that plastic thing that I got for Christmas for, like, you know, basically a car organizer, that was really kind of cool. And then a garbage can. It's a soft-sided little garbage can. It has a plastic liner and a little strap that kind of snaps together. Well, that just does the buckle together. So it sits around my armrest here and sits at the back. So that's where I put dry garbage. I don't put anything wet in there for that specific reason, because I don't want wet crap molding up and smelling up the car. So it's handy. It's handy. And then I just empty it out. Now, if anything does happen to have damp, wet, or moist crap on it, it's a plastic liner. You just pull the plastic liner inside out because it's attached to the bag, and you can just wash it. And then let it dry, and you're all good again. So it's just super, super handy. And if I can get at the clip, oh, I think I can. Or not. Oh, that's right. It's very awkward. Oh, there we go. Got it. Uh-oh. Catching on something. Alright, I got this far. I'm going to do the rest of it. Well, you... Weird. There we go. I don't think there's anybody around now, but I'm going to be showing this off anyway, so why the hell not? Soft-sided garbage can. And then you just throw the crap in there. Wonder why, how it keeps its shape. It's actually kind of interesting. It's a relatively stiff plastic to begin with. But there's these plastic handles. Little plastic supports that go into the handle. And those are really hard to get in. That keeps the sides straight. And then this is just Velcro. So when that's on there, it keeps the front straight. There's a lot of packages, so... Oh, packages. Pockets. Pockets. It's handy. Just throw crap around and not worry about garbage and crap. Anything else I just throw out in garbage, of course, like your usual. Yeah, I'll try to tighten up this strap a little. Shorten it up. Do this in the most awkward way possible, right? Good enough. Alright, wow. Oh, there's a squirrel beside me. Let's finish off sorting this out before I get into finishing off the mod at the back. Now I'm trying to break down one of the little walls between it. I should be using my soldering iron. You just melt it because you have different tips. You can just melt it. But I'm here, not bothering now. There we go. Good enough just to make something, put something longer in it. It would be nice to know. Now I want to make it bigger because I want to store that in there. How much more work do I want to do on this? That's the key. I don't want to do that much more work. I just wanted to put in another piece, which I don't know where I set that other piece to put in. Yep. It'll show up somewhere. Yeah, whatever. Alright, well, that's done. This frees up a little bit more room in the glove box. Not that the room in the glove box was horrible to begin with, but the less crap in there, the better. Alright, so there's that. I'm going to take this in the back. I think I will move everything to the back, and then I can get started on... Oh, look! The part I was missing. I thought I put it in there, just didn't see it. There we go. Okay, that's going to go back into the trunk. I can go over there for now. Glove box for now. That can go. Well, that will come to the front. Okay, I think we can do some more organizing and actually get to work on the little mod I want to do for this. Well, complete the mod. As long as I kept up, there it is. That's not a proper mod, car mod, unless you're using duct tape. Because I gotta get all those ducks in a row. Laugh now, they don't get any better. Yes. Almost. Trimmed it right off along the edge. I get all this off, but it's still stuck to there. Okay, dry stuff ready. Alright. Ooh, wind's picked up. Okay, so keys are out, and I think I just need to, that can go on the back. So I think I'll just take you guys with me when we're moving stuff around. Put the battery in the back, and undo the battery. Let's see, hey Alexander. Oh, there's a puppy here. Someone's gonna say hi. I think I'll say hi to the puppy. You can come say hi with me too. Let's see what the room. Hello. Hello. Let's see. Oh, he's on a mission.
Yeah, something. He was here this morning.
Something
happened right here.
So he's just checking for more messages to see if anybody else has a message.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He's been along there this morning. It was a coyote, maybe.
Maybe. You never know around here. It could be anything, right?
Yep.
He's dedicated on this.
Oh, he's focused.
Yep, it's important. Important stuff, man. Important dog stuff. Almost said hi. Is he? Oh, it's really important stuff, apparently. With you, there's the vehicle. That's my Honda Element 2003. You got a good smell going on there, dude. It's important. Hello. Here we go. Say hi, hi. Can you sniff? There we go. All right, just scratch hi. No foods. I'm on my way.
That's it.
Have a good day. All right. There you go, dog pets. I always tell people I don't go for walks, I go for petting dogs. I go to pet dogs. That's all I do. All right, that's part of the stuff that I bought for the mod. Let's plug that in. And bring the rest of the cable over here. And drop it. And try that again. There you go. I don't need that. Need this. Okay, that's you there. One-handed. Trying to do all this stuff is fun. Nothing else I need from there? Okay, I don't think so. Okay. So that. Ducting. Okay. Now let's get in the back. And I can continue. Not sure where I'm going to put the phone yet. I need to be a little bit hands-free. Damn it. There we go. Just setting up the doors. Handy little trick where you got doors that swing out like a coach doors. You just put them like this and you still get some nice airflow through here without being direct airflow. So, cool. Okay, so I'm here to set the phone, right? Let me switch the camera around back. There you go. Hello, Jigville Barbershop. I'm guessing something about getting a haircut, because barbershop's pretty universal. So I don't know what that means. And I don't know how to convert that from here. I'd have to pull up them. So, terribly sorry. Jigville Barbershop. So obviously, hi. I'm guessing you will go to the barbershop. That's my guess. I went to it to, get my hair cut, which was nice. It needed to be done. Has been done for way too long. So let me see if I can cheat a little. Oh, I think I can too. Oh, look at that. That's you think it was built for it or something, man. All right. Okay, so the idea. Okay, so I made reflectors to go into the windows. It was designed to go sit inside there, and they fit really well. So I've done all this. Won't try to stick it back in. But what I need to do is put a gap. Now, Reflectix has an R rating of, I want to say 6.3. If you're into that type of technical, they give ratings for how well things insulate. So every house has a foam or insulation. They all have various R ratings. Now, having done a lot of research and watching a lot of guys do some testing, what people normally do with these, if they're just out camping or living in their vehicle or whatever, they will get the material, do the templates, and then they'll put one side of it all black and the other side to be not black. So the silver side reflects heat, both stopping heat from coming in and keeping heat from going out, which is great. But when you put one black side of it, it's not reflecting heat anymore. It's actually grabbing more heat. But they're for different reasons. So when I was watching this one guy doing some testing and using Reflectix, one of the coolest things, and no pun intended there, is if you put just a 1-inch gap between the window and this, that air gap acts as insulation as well, because the heat can't travel very quickly through air. Even though we do feel the heat, it's less effective through air than it is through glass or materials like steel or metal or anything. Air transmits heat less. So can you imagine what we would be like if we had no air between us and the sun? Aside from the breathing issue, of course. So now I want to do this so that it has a gap. So I have an extra gap here, which I'm going to do with Velcro. So I've got some Velcro up here. I bought the Velcro at a dollar store, but the other, so I was like, okay, you know what, I need more. I'll get more when I get back to my city. And nobody else had black Velcro. I don't want white Velcro because that stands like no tomorrow. Black Velcro. So, but that sucks. So I went to $2 stores in my area and they only had the white, except I saw one that had these Velcro dots. I went, you know, it would probably be even better. So this one's going to be a hybrid. I did buy a second package. So I will do the other window with just the dots, and I may end up replacing that. So I will use the dots here, and it might look a little less intrusive, a little nicer. But one thing I got to do is extend the edges, so that when these go over, that the edges will actually stick to this. So I need to create a bigger gap. Let's see, because this one was originally designed to go around the base, but this is sitting out a bit of a gap. That's got to sit over there. So that's going to sit like that. I need to extend it a little bit more to the front. You know, not quite a finger width, maybe a little bit more. I'll put the dots up, match up the dots, and then when I'm ready to match up the Reflectix, the insulation. And the whole reason the second reason I'm adding the gap in there is to create a black side, but not put black on this. I bought some material. Now this is just a rough template that I screwed it up. It is what it is. It's not complete, but that fits right inside the window nicely and blacked out. It's amazing. I just need to redo this. I'll have to do another one and retrim this. This is just shelf liner, it's rubber. And because of the way these windows are, they have an edge and soft rubber. So I can literally wedge this inside the window here, because it's just a soft rubber right there. And it goes right inside. I mean, another thought. I mean, you just open the window up, put the piece in, close the window, but I can't quite trim it to that edge because then it wouldn't stay. I'd have to trim it just a little bit bigger than here. And I think the thing I just took out of the car would be useful. Would have been useful in this particular scenario because, you know, I use smarts like that. Well, let's see what we can do here anyways. They keep them separate for some reason or other, but the strip ones come together. So I want to keep these together so that I can put it on and pull this edge off, and then they'll line up as soon as I touch it. And then the glue, theoretically, the glue is supposed to stick to this. Let me just turn this just a little bit more and it not fall. As long as the foam doesn't fall, I think we're good. Not using that piece right now. Just get that there. As I can see on the camera. Okay, oh, see, that's one. Oh, came off already. It's gonna come off pretty easy. Multi-tool, man. This is a Gerber. If you're ever getting a multi-tool, get a Gerber. They're good quality and they have a lifetime warranty anywhere in the world, as long as you can still see the serial number, and this serial number is just still imprinted in there, which is good. When I was in South Korea, I had a Gerber. There's actually one that my dad gave me, and I had it for a long time. At one point, the spring for the scissors was broken off, and my skinniest little screwdriver had chipped and broke. So I contacted them and said, "Hey, how's the warranty work with these?" Because I was told it was lifetime. They said, "Yeah, just give me the serial number." So I give them the serial number. I said, "Yeah, we can get you another one." I'm going, I'm in South Korea. Said, "Oh, no, that's fine." But they mailed me a replacement. This was a replacement. Yeah, think about that. Let's see. I came back here in 2015. That was like 9 years ago. So I've had this for 10 to 12 years. I forget when it was that I did the actual replacement. And it's still going good. I mean, the scissors are still sharp. The knife is still sharp. So worth the investment for these. Not a sponsored thing by any means, but hey, Gerber, if you happen to see this, yeah, I'm up for more sponsorship. If you have other tools, that'd be useful. Maybe try them out too. Actually, you know what? We'll do this. These are the size that I want on there. I don't know how many dots I'm going to use for this. Don't want to use a ton. Of course, you don't want to use not enough. Make sure that it sticks on there. And holds up decently well. And these are just going to be stuck on. So, put one in the corner there. Another one down here. Totally scientific way of measuring these to put them on. Enough space between them where it's rational. I was going to use another long strips, but I realized these might be overkill. So maybe not a bad idea. The dots don't look so bad. They're a little less noticeable, if you maybe. I mean, I don't know. But Puddle Cheese, how's it going, man? Just having a little bit of fun trying to complete this mod, doing more testing to see what version this is. This is evolved from a strip of go to now dots, mostly because I couldn't find the strips. But I think the dots actually might work out better. So that's kind of cool. Oh, great! Yeah, happy Halloween! Well, thank you. Happy Halloween to you too. I'm not doing anything special for Halloween. Although I have toyed with the idea. I 3D printed these little trinkets. And they have a hole through them. So it's like, think of a ghost where you can put, that has a hole through it. So the ghost is thick. Something goes through it and the eyes are hollow. They can see what goes through it. And you get these little bracelets that they're just long, skinny things, and they glow in the dark sticks. You just kind of break them up and the bracelet glows. Well, the bracelet goes through the ghost. I was trying to sell them at one of the art crawls that happens here. Nobody bought them, nobody really saw them, and you know, not the end of the world. But I'm thinking maybe I'll hand them out at Halloween, you know, tonight. Might just stand there and hand them out and say, here, have some things. I don't think our area is too busy for kids and stuff, but I don't really know. Because, well, I usually don't sit there and hand things out. Nobody does at our building. It's a small little building. And the owners don't. That's fine. I like Halloween. And to me, isn't Halloween until a kid cries. Because that's the whole point of Halloween. To be scared. If you're not scared, then, you know, is it really Halloween? I had fun when I had a house that was in an area that did have a lot of trick-or-treaters. One year I had let's go back. I had a really cool Halloween costume. Actually won some prizes with it, which that was fun. I got second place at a bar. Hush you. Second place at a bar. And no, pardon me. Third place at a bar, second place at a strip joint. So the third place at the bar got me a dual CD single cassette player. That's right, you heard that. Dual CD single cassette player. And the bar I won, I don't know, 50 bucks. So I got about $150 worth of value out of that outfit. The dual CD single cassette player I gave to my mom because she had sewn the part of the costume that needed to be sewn. And so it was worth $100, so you know, she got something out of it. It wasn't just absolutely nothing. Oh, I might have needed to space those out a little bit better. But it was fun. The reason I got second place at the strip joint is because the person who got first place was a girl in an elf outfit who was just, you know, showing off her ass. It's like, I can't compete. Now my costume, and you'll understand why I just get annoyed at someone who only won because she's a girl in a strip joint. Right? It's like, oh, how's the difference? She was showing even less than what the normal strippers do. So, you know, but my outfit, it was a big silver sequined robe, and I had this giant dragon mask. I mean, the thing was huge. I mean, I could barely see out of it because it was just so awkward. I think I got it. Okay, no, too close. So yeah, I was much more original. Even one of the guys at the front row says, "Well, he goes, how can you compete against that?" Like, you can't. So you know. All right. So those are up there. Oh, I did have more. Oh, but I don't think I need any more for this side. I think that's good enough as it is. All right, but still a fun night though, and I enjoyed it. Let's see. Yeah, I had that mask for a long time, and the rubber was just degrading on it. But I've had that mask for forever, like 20 years or something. So it was a long time ago that I did that. It was a good night. I wasn't planning on going to the strip club. My other buddies were, and I had to work in the morning. But I knew one of the waitresses. Well, we all knew the waitress that worked there because we were sadly regulars there. But we knew her, and she was cool. It's like, Stacy gonna be there? Yeah. All right, well, we'll go. So we go there for a while. I had a bit of fun. It was worth it. If it ain't fun, don't do it, right? There's some models to live by. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting the opposite side on, so that once the reflector is ready, all I have to do is peel off the tape. I'll put that out of the way for now. And then just stick it, and then they'll all be, the sticky side will be stuck to this. Then it should just work just fine at that point. Let it stick for a while for the glue to adhere. It'd be nice if it's a little warmer out, but you know, got what we got. As the race saying goes, run what you brung. So whatever you bring, you race it. Let's see. Yeah, it was a really cool costume. Maybe at some point I'll put a picture of it up, but it takes so long for me to find it right now. I'm going through changing my pictures where I'm hosting them. I don't want them on. I'm not putting them on Google or Apple. I had them on Google. It was nice, but I was running out of storage too much. And the more videos I do and live streams and downloads, it's like, you know what? I'm already paying a good chunk of money, just extra storage for Google. So I stopped that, pulled everything off. I have web hosting that has unlimited storage space, unlimited. If I use too much of it, obviously they'll start saying, "Hey, what's with all the terabytes of crap that you got there?" Not that I have terabytes right now, but I just want to, you know, make better use of the tools that I have that I'm already paying for. Okay, where did my, there is duct tape, also known as speed tape. This is where I need to kind of do some aligning, because this has got to go like that onto there. That would turn out really nice. So I need about a finger width extra on this side to get to the edge. And we'll start with minus, because it doesn't matter where you start. So I'll explain what I'm doing here is, Reflectex is something you use to help keep heat out and keep heat in. So in the summertime, it's keeping the heat from coming in here, so the sun rays are bouncing them off. In the wintertime, cool time, it's keeping the heat from going out because it keeps it in. Now I found out a little trick to make this double the effectiveness of the reflector, because this does have an R rating. It's what they use for how much insulation, how good the insulation is. And this is Oh, I'm trying to remember. I don't have the paper with me. Oh, let's say it's 6.3. So just on its own, it's okay, right? But leaving this a gap, a 1-inch air gap, it doubles the effectiveness of this. So I'm moving it from simply just sitting inside here because I have them for all the rear windows and the 2 front side windows, not the front window. And they works fine, but I want that extra little bit. So hence why I'm doing this, so that it's just simply using Velcro to hold on to that. And it gives that the gap. Gives me the 1-inch gap. Then I've got extra material right here. That's black that I'm going to then put there. So when I wanted straight blackout, I can black it out, and then I can also use this for extra heat, or keeping heat or keeping cool. Take your pick. Whichever time of year and wherever I am, if I'm outside camping. And initially, you know, I like it when it just does this, it just splits. That's totally unhelpful. Hey, duct tape. Already you're starting off to a bad start. My cheap dollar store tape didn't do that when I first did it. Alright. Oh, there's a good puppy. There's another guy walking by. Okay. So now, the fun part is lining this up and then folding it the way so you get that 1-inch gap. So do this. Or not the 1-inch gap, pardon me, just the finger width gap. So I just need to do that. Just to extend that edge. And then I'll do it that way. Pull those edges in so that it looks neat. And that's what I wanted. And it goes fine there, but it falls short here. So I need to add another little piece that goes a little more to the bottom. That's got on a bit of an angle. So, and not the end of the world. And I got lots of duct tape to keep me going. So, you doing anything for Halloween? I'm maybe a creeper van. So now I get to cheat a little. Not really cheating. Doesn't really fit. I want to put it like this. I got an idea. I need to be able to fold that in, so I'm shaping it to the right space. Do this so that that's roughly centered the way I want it to be. That, and then we'll do this. Then I will get the fold in the area that I kind of wanted. So it goes right into the edge. Now do the other side so that it evens out. That's going to be really cool when it's done. It's a bit of a pain to do, but it will be really cool. So that goes all the way to the edge is what I want now. The other one to go to this edge means a little bit more than a finger width. And we'll just go the same way, use the same method. Nope, not sure anyone's there now. Oh, look, I'm doing the other side. Oh, apparently I'm doing that side. Well, that's what I am doing. Yes, yes. I know what I'm doing. Mostly. Keep that forward. Oh, a little bigger than I thought, but that's okay. I can always add more duct tape because that's what it's here for. Just to be able to use it. Alright, this, let's see how that works. Okay, that's good there. That's good there. Okay, now I'll do the top section. Not the top lines, the top part of this section. And it should be roughly about the same. No, don't worry about that. We'll just do this. That's going to cause a problem. I have to cut off that extra piece that I got there. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about this, I'm going to share. Okay, I'm going to do this. And just get stuck. Okay. This stuff is so flexible, and I don't have a proper surface inside the vehicle. It becomes a challenge. There we go. Let's get rid of this piece of tape. I'll just drop it on the floor because, you know, why not? I think I need more coffee at this point. You are going there just fine. You are going there. Oh, I hate when that slides down. Once this Velcro is done, then don't slide around as much. This one piece is causing some grief. Don't move. And let's go back to here. Amazing how much you can do with one hand manipulating this stupid thing. Okay, that's right. You there, you there. You need to be coaxed this way a goodly amount, so there'll be another piece to put on there for sure. So this needs to go to about there. Okay. Now you step up. Let go. Oh, it's sticky. Yeah, this is like a three-handed option, man. Oh, you're sticking there, okay. And I folded that over too much. Okay, well, it is what it is, so. I can add more, it's not the end of the world, really. Add a little bit more, only a small piece, so. But because of this piece here, it messed me up a little. That's fine. So I just need to add from there to there. So from that piece to that piece. regular visual references of how much I'm going to need. A lot of this is just patience. So from there to, oh, okay, I need it higher. I think I need more. No, I don't. Ultimately, don't really care too much. I mean, this is just my first one ever, so, you know, whatever. Now I want to fold this over. Obviously, it can't be out as much, but obviously, a couple of pieces need more. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm going to break these. Essentially mounts for Velcro. What did that? This would always add more. And take off more. That's what scissors are for. That'll do it. I can trim this off once the Velcro is on. We got too much extra. Okay, that's not too bad. So then I need to do a piece across here. I'll do the corners out there, but straight pieces because they're easier to do. Okay, do that. Anyone impressed with my letter D here or in duct tape? Going on with the driver's side. Huh. Not all van life, car life, camping life is glorious. Some of it's just downright, yeah, tedious. Well, here we are. Take that up there, that's like up there. You need to just one right there. There. And nice easy spots. Easy. Nice big wedge so that this has something to attach to when I put it on. This is gonna be really cool when it's done. Super effective and super handy. A lot of engineering, most people wouldn't put this much work into it. Now let's do the bottom piece. Well, I need to add a little bit more to the bottom because it's off a little. But that's the fun of joy doing this. Pretty good there, but we'll put it on the side a little better. This turned out okay at the top, but at the bottom you can see the whited backing, so I need another piece to go across there. Alright. And how much? Let me get a measurement of that. That's all of it. Oh, that piece right there. Yeah. Yeah, not always glamorous, but have a little bit of fun while you're doing it. Because it ain't fun, don't do it. Okay, so this part's inside, so I need to be this part on the outside. It's windy, that's for sure. But now I need to match up that in part of the inside again. Yeah. Okay. And look cool again. Let's go keep this section down there. There, and do that. There we go. That's the goal so far. That's turning out pretty good. So I'm gonna do the upper corner and the bottom corner. So I'll just do, 3 corners. Well, let's do this one. Let's fold. I'm going this side so that it folds over. You learn how to do these things by trial and error. No two are necessarily the same. People will put spray foam and put some material on here to make them look however they want to make them look. But it actually reduces their effectiveness. I saw a nice little test of the amount of heat transfer when you coat one side. It's convenient for stealth camping or making it look pretty, but you're reducing the effectiveness of it. You reduce it from being reflective to simply being thick insulation. And you need the reflectiveness. You need that to reflect heat back into the vehicle. That's the whole point of it. I call it Reflectex. You. Oops. You get better at this, and now the next ones are going to be a little easier. And I know this is this would be a great template for the other one. I know exactly how much to put on there, and then tweak it a little bit if it's not enough. So almost good. Now I need to do that. So it goes from that corner to that corner. That's a weird shape into the bottom one, but I'll do the weird one first. The bottom one's easier. Alright. These are gonna be some of the most duct tape Reflectex in the world, man. Crazy stuff. But it'll all be worth it in the end. Ooh, you're really up there. I'm gonna have to add another piece. Got this. Yeah. Fold it over. Or not, okay. I will have to put some slits in this so that I can actually fold it over without me doing some weird double folding and messing up. I mean, I'm gonna have to put this on the list of useful things. You want to go camping or car life or van life? Multi-tool, man. Multi-tool. Hard to beat the usefulness of this thing. If you don't have all the tools you need, this will certainly make life easier for you. Will be perfect for every condition? But save you if you're really stuck? Yeah. Bus guys just catching up with each other. Okay. Alright, this will go like that. And this one will go like that. Okay, just flip over. I think that edge to go right up in there to cover that. There you go. Small piece to cover up the leftover. This is something no one's ever really going to see, so it doesn't matter to be perfect. Okay, just a small bit down there, that's all I need. A precision measuring tool right here, right? Maybe not long enough hit. I did say this was a precision measuring tool, right? Ah. Corner, corner, corner. Okay. I think I got what I needed. So the goal, the idea, is to pull the tapes off the backing and put this in. Press against it so that it holds. Leave it there for a little while so that the glue has something to bite on. And then pull it off, and theoretically, you should pull the Velcro off with this so that I have both sides. You can put it up and off anytime I want. That's the goal, that's the plan. More coffee. I'll start pulling off tape. I think this will probably be easier with the smaller dots. I need to pull the backing off, but we'll see how this turns out. If it's not a permanent installation, I'm not using any seriously heavy duty glue, changing this is easy. Look at that, even the backing is stripped. The backing is stripped. Oh no, the dollar store quality is horrible. How? How is it that bad where you can't... Oh no. That's funny. And not the end of the world, but... Finger getting off. Okay. They're all like that. This is the second one now. I can't. Really? Really, guys? It's literally just paper peeling off. That's supposed to be black. That's the glue. The glue is sticking to the piece that it's not supposed to be sticking to. So the idea works, like the implementation, yeah, it takes a little bit more work. I can only hope that it's not every single one, because that would just be a royal pain in the ass. Oh, this one's coming out. Yay! Off a little bit. As one of those A for efforts, is this where we're going? No, it's not quite lined up right. This is where the strip stuff was better, because it was all automatically put together, so I didn't have to futz with this. are you not sticking Velcro to the other piece of Velcro? Velcro? You know what makes it funny is that the Velcro is too strong for the glue. That would suck up. Oh, finding, sometimes my lining up of circles wasn't exact. Fine. I can still fix that. That's not a big deal. But I think what I'll do is when I go home, I will put some heat to this so that the glue really adheres to this. It's kind of cold, so it might not stick so well. But being in warm, it might help the glue sort itself out a little bit more. There you go. That's better. Oh, no, just... Okay, took the other dot off with me. I kind of hope that those dots really do stick to there. Partially my fault, I didn't do enough surface press, but here we are. Okay. That's supposed to be black. That's what we're coming to with the dollar store quality not being quality work. There we go. Oh, not big. Do that. And I can somehow pull it off. Oh. And it just came off with it. That's less than ideal. Alright, last dot. Let's make sure she's all lined up. The other piece is sticking. It's not sticking to the... Not sticking. Wow, I mean, am I really that surprised? Really? It's not sticking at all. This one looks okay. Well, I'm gonna be less worried about one dot out of everything. A piece of paper still stuck, but I can't get my fingers in there because it's a tight little corner. So, advantages and disadvantages. The strip stuff was nicer to come off. Likely look like it's going to stay better. Downside is it's more expensive. I don't know if it's necessarily more expensive. It probably is for the size. Okay, first test fit. Okay, this has to match up to there first. Those go up there, so that's sticking to the dots there. Move down that way. There. So here he is. Everything is sticking now to the Reflectix. We'll leave it on there for a little bit. Now, with anything else, if you're trying to be stealthy, you don't want light leaks. So when I did this Reflectix initially, I would put it in, then I would go outside and have a light turn on and see if I can see any light. Then you start, adjusting, adding more tape to the areas to make it thicker so that it tucks in and hides the light. The other thing is, now that I'm doing it this way, there's another gap. That's right there. So light will get out there. So if you're trying to be stealthy, that's not going to help because people will see there's a light inside your vehicle, so they'll know someone is in it. I don't plan on doing any stealth camping in the city anytime soon. But I still just want that protected, because if I am inside and I don't want to be bothered, then I want to fix it up. So I already know what I'm going to do with that. And it's pretty easy. The solution? Duct tape! Surprise! Seriously, the dollar store duct tape has been better than this. Like, it just... Alright. So all I need is a little flap. So this has to be... trim that. See how useful this thing is? I don't even need scissors. Although I kind of have scissors there. They're cute, but they work really well. Fold over, and then go fold over that way. That'll block a fair amount. That'll block it. So that's more than reasonable now. So less like, it's not perfect, but it's not like a big enough gap where there's obvious light coming through. I really do hope those dots hold, because it just makes it easier. If I have to go and get more strip Velcro, I will. Because if it just holds better, then I'll prep the surface better, of course, too. But oh, GK, dude, sorry. That's what I get for not paying attention. I talk so much. How's it going, man? Yeah, thanks for the haircut. I've been needing that for about a year. Yeah, we're having a little bit of fun getting this set up. I want to let that sit for a little while so the glue to adhere to the duct tape on the other side, hopefully. But you know what? Why not? I'll take you guys for a little walk. You can kind of see what it looks like from the outside. How it's obviously, someone sleeping in here or inside their vehicle. And this, I was using, so, where is, yeah, I can fuck it. It's easier if I do the camera. This is just like a bag holder that sits in the back. And I was just using that for sitting the phone in. Worked out very well with this phone. Okay, let's go. You go the way. Yeah, it's lucky. Okay. Oh, wrong. So there. So it works very well for heat, but you can tell when someone's got those in their windows, there's someone inside. Because this isn't just your regular protection. If people don't want people to see, there'll be more curtain-like. But it works really well and protects, so this should do a really good job. So I'll have the other windows done, but not the first one to get the gap protection, whatever you want to call it. Double the heat resistance rating of it. Heat resistance, oh my god, insulation rating. Sure, English is my first language. Yeah, we'll go with that. It is, it's just, you know, one of those days, it seems. I'll turn around, and there we go. Let's get the doors semi-closed again. And do I have my other snack here? No, don't think I do. So, not the end of the world. This is not too bad. Going on an angle. Even if my doors were closed, if my feet, I can sit across here just fine. It's comfortable. When I go camping in here and sleep inside, that passenger seat that this is attached to has to go all the way to the front, and then I will fit in the back on the floor. That'd be nice. And I'll have I got an air mattress already, so I'll be using an air mattress on the floor. And there's a little bit of the foam padding that's on the floor that the previous person put in, and it's just a plastic floor beneath it. So, getting pretty set up here. I wonder how well this will work and show up on camera. No, not so much. Let's see if I can kill this. I have to get some more batteries, but yeah, yeah, I got my hair cut, but then when I got back home, I had to wash it to get all the little bits out and whatnot, but I washed out all the gel, so the hair is not quite perfect, but it is what it is. And I got my, fairy lights, because it's still having some light in here at nighttime. It's actually kind of nice. It's a nice casual brightness without being overkill. And it's, dollar store, just a couple of AA batteries, which I should get another set, because I don't know how old these ones were. Again, they came with the vehicle. And I have another, I don't know if I did a lot of times. I think I just recorded it. What I did is I didn't like these being tucked in to there, so I wanted something else for now. And I took, I used some paper clips. One end in, the other end I just kind of curled so that these are close to the paper clips, and they're just held up in there. I have one that I've 3D printed, a little piece of rubber. I think it looks a little cooler just because it's orange and it matches, but these are just another temporary step until I can get the other pieces printed again. So that is kind of handy. But for now, this works. You can't see that piece, so yeah, probably one of the coolest vehicles I've had. I mean, it's hard to beat my 74 Charger, but the custom leather interior. I had guys drooling over that and people wanting my leather seats. I went, no, you're not getting my leather seats, man. But it was a black car with black leather seats. People would ask me, why you take a sweater out to the car? It's like middle of summer, it's like 40 degrees out. It's like, it's not to wear, to put on the seats. Because the seats were black leather in sunlight, man. They were brutal. And it was hot. And there was no AC in the car. Well, pardon me, there was 280 air AC. That's 2 windows down, 80 miles an hour. But yeah, it was a fun car. I had a lot of fun with that. Really enjoyed it. And, it was still horrible on gas. It didn't have a lot of horsepower. It was the smallest motor the Chrysler, well, not the smallest. It was the smallest V8 that Chrysler ordered. It was a 318. Only had a 2-barrel carb Apparently it had a 340 cam. I don't know that for 100%, but apparently it did. But it had highway gears in the back, so it had a very high gear ratio. So in the city, it wasn't fast at all. Certainly not off the line. They got really, crappy gas mileage. 74 carbureted vehicle. But on the highway, it actually did okay. All things considered, I could still get 20 miles per gallon out of that on the highway. It was what it was. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was one of the coolest cars I ever drove. Now this, for what it does, it's also one of the coolest cars I have. Let me test. This is the magnet I use for my curtain. So, let's go down here. So this is my curtain, and this is the you call it curtain rod. It's a slightly bungee. It's not very stringy, but it's not stretchy. But it goes across from that to the other one that goes on the other side, and then the curtain goes across that, right? So it blocks off. And the curtain, I just bought a giant tiger, and it was supposed to be a blackout, but it wasn't really blackout. But what I did is I doubled it up, and then I sewed pockets, and then I had leftover reflectix I put into the pocket. So it's actually an insulating curtain now. And this thing's kind of annoying, but it's an insulating curtain, so it'll keep pretty reasonably warm here on pretty cool nights. There you go. I'm really upset that I didn't bring my other snack. Because I'm kind of hungry and I don't really want to leave just because I'm hungry and I'm comfortable where I am. It'd just be irritating to have to leave just because I didn't bring food. It would just kind of suck a little. Oh well. I guess we're doing that. I want to save. You don't want to lose these because I'll be using them. I still got a bunch more. If they don't work out so well, then I will. Oh, I just. Yep, I did that. Put them in the wrong side, so now they're sticking. Oh, that's interesting. To see how they did that. Yeah. All right. Well, I suppose it doesn't really hurt if I put them in there. So they're sticking. Actually, you know what? We'll just do this. There we go. Just want to get this out of the way. Give this some time to set. Yep. Sorry I missed you there, GK. I'm get wrapped up doing stuff, and now here you are. Here we are, right? Yeah, no, I left it at home. Oh well. It's windy as all hell, that's for sure. Oh, this does have a little bit of a raise up here. That's why I got this ledge. I mean, these seats sit higher than the front seats, so it's kind of like stadium thing. They're staggered up a little higher. So you can actually see and look down, and then you can actually talk to people and see what's going on outside. So that's very, very convenient that way. Oh, let's see how. Oh, sorry, I missed the Supercar Racer 2007. That's what happens, you get busy doing some stuff, you kind of don't pay attention, so it's hard to kind of, I find, balance. I think that wind is really picking up. I think I might have one leak already flying here. But yeah, this is going to be a cool setup for camping. And, I'll probably get a chance to do some overnight stuff. See, with the work I got, what I'm doing now, actually, I have to be someplace at 6:30 in the morning. Now, if that place is too far away, what I'll end up doing is driving there the night before and just sleeping here. So I have to plan those types of things out, which is fine. I have a neat little heating system that should do pretty well. But that's why I kind of want to get this set up, because once that's set up, then I'll be able to stay warm in here, no problem. It should be pretty good. So kind of pushing to get those done, and then I'll be in good shape. Checking messages or notifications, anyways, but no particular notifications. Says I guess I'm in non-disturb mode, so I think it says sleep mode. I don't really need these on. That ambience is not as critical right now because of sunlight now trying to get through some of the clouds. No, I feel very comfortable. I mean, that's why I enjoy this vehicle. Is pretty wild. I mean, I watch a lot of van life, and people have some really nice setups, and even full-size vehicles where you can stand up in them. I don't talk about necessarily Sprinters, but a full-size GMC van or Chevy Express 15 or 2400, some of the big vehicles. And they have a lot more conveniences because have like a sink and some much more storage. Here you have to be something like this has to be really efficient in your use. And how you be efficient. Yeah, that's independent need, how efficient you want to be versus say you have like obviously. I mean, unless I take these seats completely out and convert it over, I've seen some really wild setups where this has got some shelves and a tray, and you can put your battery, your solar station, your battery station here, your tray, so you can set up a laptop. Some piece of plastic container thing flying down. It is really windy out. Like the vehicle's even rocking just a little bit because of it. I'm gonna check the windy app later. Dogs are gone barking. Maybe barking at the leaves or something. Who knows? But and they have a nice bed set up. I mean, I've seen some pretty cool stuff. I've got an idea for how I'd like to have a bed set up in here. It's gonna take some engineering, but I think I might be able to do something that is just really cool. And who knows? Maybe it'd be good enough where other people wanted to. I'm serious, man. This wind is crazy. Let's see how much I can get out of it. I mean, it's crazy out there. Crazy windy, man. Maybe we get a bit of sun poking through at the same time. Oh. Oh. A fall day. For a fall day, it's pretty nice. Minus the wind, of course. Yeah, other things to do. Planning out for the next one. I think it'll work out okay. I think this guy right here is probably the most complicated one to do. This one might be just awkward with the seatbelt in the way, but not impossible. You got lots more flat space to work with here, so that's all right. This is gonna be a little weird, I guess, putting it in the front. It won't be so bad. I won't even bother putting Velcro along the bottom because it's where you put your arm on the side of the window, and you don't want to be rubbing against Velcro. Even the soft version, that would just be irritating. What else I need on the bottom? This one it was okay because I had that flat surface to go on to. This will all work out pretty good. Alright, we think I should try the pulling off the Velcro now. Oh, let's see. Let's see about pulling that off. Seeing how well that comes out. So we'll start with the top area. See, that's exactly what I was hoping would happen. Just, yeah. Big idea. Solid, except for these two dots did stick. Those ones did. The dots suck. Some of the Velcro coming off that way. The lengthy stuff works better. It just needs more surface prep. So the dots suck. And these 4 stayed, 5. Nothing on this side stayed. That's why that was the ones where I had the most problems. So I will just take these off. I don't even think they're really necessary. It's not the end of the world that they're not there. I was just trying to be balanced in all things, right? But overall, I'd say that's a pretty good little success. I'm less concerned about that side, because it shows up good enough. Now the trick is, put it back. There. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about them. I think the dots come off. I think the top and the bottom hold really well. This goes over far enough. We're not going to see any light. I don't think I'll be able to. Now this is what opens up the window. I don't think I'll be able to do anything. I can open up the window. If need be. That's still not quite sticking there, the top of the one Velcro. But that's definitely, I'm considering that a success. Alright. The concept works, and these ones are sticking nicely, so I'll make use of them. But, so, surface prep for sure is important. The long ones just seem to work better. Yeah, even the ones on the side didn't stick the next time around. Oh, that's what it was. You dollar store to test the idea, and you can find the good stuff to make it really work for you. Yeah, I'm happy when an idea works. So as it is, that already just doubles my insulating value. And that in itself alone is worth its value, worth its money. Magnets. What the Velcro dots will you be useful for? Some other project, right? Velcro dots are always useful for something. What am I going to do with these? Well, up there, they're not in the way. I realized my hygrometer that I did magnet, I don't know if it came off or I just took it off. I think it might have come off. I have to redo the magnets on that because I want a hygrometer in here, track stuff. Managing humidity in here is a challenge. What do you want, vent visors? So I can crack the window open just a little bit and get a nice airflow through here, so we've got moist, dry air come in, moist air going out. Now I gotta do the other side. Ooh, it's windy. So, let's see. I don't have any more Velcro. I think I'll have to look on Amazon tonight and see what I can buy. Of course, you're not going to get the highest quality off Amazon. Not that the dollar store quality is all that great anyways. I just haven't found any more black Velcro. To be able to use. That's going to be the bigger challenge. No. These might not even really be necessary. So just the top and the bottom is all you need. I'll leave them on there for now. No point, fuddling with them. Yeah, that is definitely windy. That's just kind of crazy. I haven't checked the weather in a couple of days. I've had a bit of fun for now. I don't think I'll do any more for the rest of the day. Not until I can get some more Velcro. That's going to be important. So, well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. The conversation. Sorry if I missed your comment. Have yourself a good one.